Masters in the New Energy by Adamus Saint-Germain. Channeled by Geoffrey Hope. Okay. Introduction. This process of collecting the energy of the group and speaking it back through one voice is called a shoud. This book is a shoud of the energies of Adamus Saint-Germain and each of the new energy masters who answered the call and gathered together in Amsterdam, Netherlands, the city of the masters. Saint-Germain's ascension symbol. The spade is the symbol of ascension. Old masters, new masters. The new master understands that mastery is about being human. They understand that it is about integrating all energies into themselves. Trust. The master trusts themselves implicitly. Elegantly simple. The master learns that everything is elegantly simple. Your core essence contains no energy whatsoever. You use energy. You bring it into your reality and use it. Therefore, you have led yourself to believe that you are energy. But you're not. You are no more energy, an energy being, than you are in this reality, because this reality is also an illusion. Self first. Take care of yourself. It is the most profound and sacred thing you can do. All energy serves. The master understands that all energies serve them. Don't be embarrassed if another person, another being, comes to serve you. You are the master. Accept that position. No compromise. The master does not compromise. The master makes choices to be abundant, choices to be the master, choices to be the teacher, choices to be balanced in biology and physiology. Self-containment. You do not need to get one particle or one morsel of energy from anywhere outside of you. As a master, you are self-contained. You are like a perpetual energy machine. Ultimately, you will actually be able to not eat food. More on trust. The answers that come from within you have so much more depth and meaning. Illusion. As you trust yourself, you begin to discover things about yourself that relate to you within yourself. But then the outside world and how you interact with it starts changing as well. Acceptance. The ultimate compassion to accept and honor all things and people as they are. The unknown. The essence of your own spirit is looking for a relationship with you in this reality. Facets and layers. The master explores all facets of energies. The master understands that they can travel to all these layers and levels within something as simple as a rock. The master can allow themselves to go to the facets of that rock that have been touched by a drop of water and connect back through that drop of water to every other object that that drop of water has ever fallen upon. No expectations. Nothing there. No force. It is a type of delusion or illusion that the amount of effort that you put out has anything to do with the result. Creation. You are the point of creation, right here, right now. And when you make a choice, you start the creation process happening. Discernment. Many of you claim thoughts, feelings, and energies that are not yours. Some of the physical pains that you have are not yours. Perhaps you carry it because of some ancestral karma. It is not yours, and it actually doesn't look very good on you. You are different in this lifetime. You are sovereign in this lifetime. You have a connection to your past lives, but they are not you, and you are not them. Some of you are going to feel a bit barren and unfulfilled by not carrying around the woes of the world because you have been hypnotized into thinking that this is your responsibility. Anything you choose to not be yours is no longer yours. Grandness. Understand that you create on a grand, magnificent level. Ascended Masters. More on acceptance. If you do not love and accept who you are, this is going to show up to you through the other humans that you come in contact with, and it's going to reinforce your non-acceptance. The Master takes time to accept, not to critique or analyze, but to accept their creation. God. For quite a while, the word God wasn't even spoken. It was just felt. Take a look at every thought, every feeling, and every prayer that you have ever prayed. Take a look at your relationship with God. The Master understands it is time to put that down and let it go, so that they can develop the new relationship with what has yet to be discovered. And just to pause here, I feel like this chapter is a little bit misleading, but this reminds me of the right use of will, where it mentions that people have limited their perception of God and therefore limited how much God can benefit and influence and really touch them. And that's really, I think, what this means to say deep down, is that you have to completely reevaluate your relationship with God, realize where you've really limited his influence on you, and where you've really limited your perception of him, or God in general, however you perceive God. Because God is capable of anything and everything. And some people don't really truly believe that or feel it. All right, on we go. The magic of mastery. The word Merlin itself simply means one who goes beyond, the expanded one. Other interpretations are one who sees beyond, or the seer of things. This group of humans that we would consider to be one of the first contemporary mystery schools allowed themselves to go beyond. They were true explorers in consciousness. They chose to have Merlin represented or embodied by one individual at a time, so that there have been many Merlins, one after the other, for approximately the past 2,500 years. The new energy master knows that they will no longer get lost in the array of dimensions or lose themselves in all the activities that are going on outside of their physical or known reality. Trusting, knowing, and mastery. This is a little game you can play anytime. Ask questions, then trust the answers. Realize that even as a master, you do have parts of yourself that feel insecure, that feel little, because that's an experience that you've given yourself. Feel your grandness. Feel what it is like with each breath as you trust yourself. When there are two beings who are sovereign, the love that can be shared and expressed, and the joy that can be experienced is far beyond the old way of relationships. Trust is just jumping into that pool without worrying about how cold the water is, or how deep the water is, or what monsters lie beneath. The good news is that it's your own pool. Start making choices and then get out of your way. Contemplate being a master, then that will be the total sphere of your choices and potentials. It will unfold naturally, simply, and elegantly for each in their own way. When creators create, it is generally done first in the outer etheric realms, sometimes called the crystalline realms. Once they let go of focusing on the human needs and instead worked on their creator expression, the human needs just fell into place. And that's it. This was a good book. I mean, the one benefit of the Adamus Saint-Germain books is, in a weird way, they feel like they're written directly for you or to you. I think they hold that kind of energy where it feels like a personal note or personal message. That being said, I don't feel like there was really anything new for me here, just reinforcement of what I either consciously or unconsciously knew.